All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome back. I gotta change this. There we go. We're back for our second series of the night. It's gonna be a very highly esteemed Division A matchup between Dingle FC and Ball Maxers. Two very good players on both these teams. All 6 players obviously good. It's Division A, but I've been waiting for so long to see this one. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see how this one turns out. But we are joined for the first time this season. I can call you an Unk at this point, Skull. You've been around a long time. Joining us is Skull. How are you feeling tonight?
I was doing better until you made a bad joke before we hopped in, and then you called me an Unk. So I guess I see how you feel about me now.
Hey man, it is what it is. It is what it is. But anyways, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully you're ready for a highly anticipated Division A matchup between these two teams. So let's go ahead and jump into some of these stats, and I'm showing too much right now. So Division A standings as of right now, we have 2 undefeated teams through 2 weeks of league play. Team Rocket up at the top with a 75% winning percentage, leading the division by quite a bit at 35.71% shooting. Looking like a standout team, but stationed right below them is Dingle FC, who we're going to be seeing here tonight. Also undefeated so far, but a little bit lower of a winning percentage at 60%, and then leading the division in saves per game at 5.8. Then they're going to be going up against the Ball Maxers, who are currently at 1-1 with a pretty low winning percentage, 37.5%. Nothing else really standing out here from this team, which when we go into it, which is kind of a rough start for this team. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can get the deal done here tonight. So let's go ahead and introduce Dingle FC. I'll let Skull go over some of these guys.
Yeah, Dingle FC, like you said, the undefeated team led by I'm just gonna call him Mogi. I don't know what the is for it. I'm just gonna call him Mogi. Cosmic and Shaded. We all know Cosmic from last season and how good he is. Mogi putting up the defensive and offensive stats, I guess, with his shooting. But I mean, all around, just a well-rounded team. Mogi definitely looks like the shooter, but Cosmic and Shaded have essentially the same stats. I mean, it just looks like they play well together, except they're only 2 weeks in, so it's going to be hard to tell how exactly great they are until we get, mid-season and the playoffs and everything. But I just want to point out, looking back at the team standings with this team, 81% save percentage from this team is ridiculous.
That actually is ridiculous, and the fact that
it's not even the highest.
It's not even the highest is even more insane. So I mean, it looks like defensively this team is absolutely clamps right now, not giving up a lot of opportunities. So we'll see if that rings true here tonight, as we'll segue over to the team they'll be going up against, which is Ball Maxers, who are currently 1-1 on the season, captained by the man, the myth, the legend, Remzik. And he went ahead and chose Chewy and Super Dubs, aka now Scrib Dubs, apparently, this season. Remzik, you all know him, at 1.25 goals per game. Pretty high shooting percentage, right along there with Chewy RL at 40%. You can also see him getting quite targeted right now, leading the division and getting demoed per game at 2.64 per game, which actually, surprisingly, I haven't seen that before from Remzik, but it looks like he's made a name for himself and has an absolute target on his head, rightfully so. So we'll see if he can avoid some of those demos. He's got a tough matchup here tonight. And one thing I do want to mention is the fact that, I mean, we all know Mogi was going to be really, really good. And the fact that he picked basically, Cosmic and Shaded were basically projected to go, be like Div B captains. And so to see them, go up in Div A and then have this type of success, going 2-0 to start off the season, I got to give my, hats off to those two for being able to come through and, really show up in this division name this season, which is by far the most competitive it's ever been. So we'll see if they can hold up against the GOAT here tonight of Remzik. But I'll go ahead and toss it over to you here, Skull. What's going to be your prediction here tonight?
I am going to take Ball Maxers in 5, just on the sole fact, every time I can't even I think I've ever bet against Remzik. And obviously this year's a little bit different because he's not the clear-cut best player in the league anymore. But I've never bet against Remzik, and today's not the start. As well as my former one-game on-land teammate Dubs, I can't bet against him either. So ball maxers in 5.
Hey man, I respect that wholeheartedly out of you. I would love to go from my boy Remzik here. Obviously, I mean, I got carried by him to my only championship in Dcrl. So it's really, like you said, it's really hard to go against him here. But like you all know, I'm never gonna agree with you. I gotta go with Dingle SC. Mogi's been making waves this season, 1.3 goals per game, leading in saves and shots, which is actually insane. So I mean, he's showing out. And then Cosmic and Shaded, like you said, pretty much identical stats. So I gotta go with Dingle FC here, but I think this one's gonna go the distance. I know Remzik knows that this is an anticipated game, so he's gonna be trying his absolute hardest to take this team down. So I think this might go the distance. I'm gonna say Dingle FC in 5 might be my prediction here. So we'll see if we can get everybody going real quick. Looks like we're still waiting on Mogi, who likes to make us wait till the very, very last second every time that he's been on stream so far.
Well, considering when he turned his cam on about 5 minutes ago, you're standing on a basketball court.
This guy is such a troll, man. Such a troll.
World, can I make a request?
Sure.
I want comms recorded from the ball maxers because Dubs gets so fired up and Remzik is just like so nonchalant about everything. I'm really curious to see if Dubs is one of the people that can actually get him fired up, or if Remzik is just like in his own world still.
Yeah, I mean, historically, Remzik's won a lot, but historically he's always had somebody to kind of be that guy, right? To be like the guy that's like hyping him up and like brings like the energy on his team. So that's a good point. But at the same time, I think if we recorded our comms, we would get in a lot of trouble. So maybe that's not the best idea, at least personally on my teams. I don't know.
I'm not saying throw them on freaking Instagram and TikTok. I mean, we just have a little viewing party every now and then.
Oh, okay. Okay, looks like we got Mogi finally in the party. Classic Mogi here. There will be predictions up in the chat if you guys want to put your own predictions up for just a little bit longer before we get into this one. So you guys can go ahead and do that. I'll toss in the party here. Hi, y'all ready? But yeah, so like I said before, I've been waiting for this matchup for a while. I don't think Mogi cares as much as pretty much everybody else does. So we'll see if he's trolling or absolutely trying his hardest to win here tonight. But we'll go ahead and
what level of not caring is it? Are we talking about like heat level of not caring or
worse? Like literally worse.
Worse.
I mean, you saw it. Bro's a troll. He's like streaming himself on a basketball court 5 minutes before game time. Like,
God forbid a guy let us know where he's at in life. I mean,
I guess. Screw it, bro. But yeah, I mean, I think he wants to win. I think he's a natural competitor. But I mean, ultimately, I don't think he cares about this as much as I might per se. But looks like we're ready to go. Division A matchup: Dingle FC versus Ball Maxers. We'll see how this one turns out. Hopefully everybody's even a little bit excited as I am for this one because I've been waiting for it for a while.
And I think this game is all going to come down to the supporting cast. You know, we got the big storyline, Mogi versus Remzik, blah, blah, blah. I think it's going to all come down to the supporting cast. Like you said, Cosmic and Shaded coming from basically getting picked way earlier than we thought they were going to be based on where we ranked them. And then Dubs moving up from Div B last season into Div A now, and now he's playing with Remzik. I think tonight's game is all going to come down to the supporting cast.
I think that's a great point. I think Mogi and Remzik will be pretty good matches for each other. And so, like I said pregame, Cosmic and Shaded were slotted to go very high in Div B unless somebody in Div A wanted to reach even just a little bit for them. And so on paper, I mean, Shui is a pretty high GC level. Oh, Remzik has a shot. Fortunately, can't find it. Shui's a pretty high GC2 level player, high GC1, whatever you want to call him. And then kind of Super Dubs has been grinding himself. So I don't know. On paper, I'm kind of taking this Ball Maxers team, but we'll see if Cosmic and Shaded can live up to the hype that they've been putting out this season so far.
Got out Remzik with a topper on his car. That's just, I mean, that's always pretty. Love to see that. Channeling his inner coupe.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I'll just shut up.
Yeah, I mean, Mogi just hops on the game and does stuff like this. Dubs on 0 boost, can't get anything going. Remzik trying to put a hand up last second, can't get anything done as Dingle FC strike first. A beautiful first goal there from Dingle FC. We'll see if he can continue. Remzik going for an insane redirect there. Can't quite make contact. Oh, wow, that is a very large topper. I didn't notice that before, but we'll see if that affects his gameplay at all. Scrib Dubs here gets a nice flip reset, gets it around Cosmic. It's just Mogi back. Has a half tank of boost. Dubs is able to get a touch. Mogi up nice and early for that one. Keeps it out of harm's way for now. Gets another great pinch. Remzik looks a little bit awkward here. Should be able to handle it though. Has a lot of boost to work with. Gets it around that defender there. Chewy maybe looking for a demo here. Remzik can't quite find the read on Cosmic with a great goal line save.
Yeah, that's 2 times now we've seen Remzik have a pretty decent look at a shot on the right side of the net and brick both of them. So we'll count it. We'll count it as nerves for now, but they still have offensive presence. So Remzik, put me to bed. Let's do it. Yeah, Remzik. Well, you never bet against the man. That's why you never do it.
A beautiful goal there. Cosmic on 0 boost. Absolutely tosses up a lob for Remzik in beautiful placement on the double. A fantastic play as both captains now have 2 beautiful goals to start off this series, and we're only halfway through. We'll see if that continues here. Kickoff goes in favor of Ballmaxers here. Remzik has a little bit of boost to work with. Mogi going to be up off the ceiling. Great challenge from him as this goes into this orange corner. Chewy needs to make a touch here. If it ends up taking out Mogi, it might end up working out here as he gets around this ball. Scrib Dubs looking for maybe a demo. Maybe would have been there for the pass. Remzik up for this ball, looking for a double, but Mogi defensively, we saw his saves per game. Going to be solid all series long.
Yeah, no kidding. We still have pressure here from Ballmaxers again. Script throws one on, but what a save by Mogi. Remzik pushing hard in the corner. That one's going to go right up to the ceiling. Shaded's up first, but he misses. Cosmic with a beautiful catch. He's going to flicker on one. He does. Dubs has to make a save, and he needs possession here. A miss by Cosmic and Mogi. Dubs does have boost, but Shaded will be back to clear the open net. Now the ball is going back. Dubs with a dunk on Remzik. Just a nice little back pass. Gotta love the team chemistry there. That was 100% planned the entire way. And now we got a shot opportunity, but Remzik there for the collection and to go up in the air to do some stupid stuff.
Yeah, not a lot of boost to work with though. You could see him going for maybe a flip reset here. Scrib Dubs with a decent first touch. Remzik trying to make an insane read there. Double commit does come out from Mogi and Shaded there. Remzik low boost again. Just gonna pop this into this blue half. Mogi should be able to handle this ball as he goes up off of his own backboard, going for a reset, gets it around Scrib Dubs, but Remzik, they're trying to get a settle. A little bit awkward for Shaded as he can't make the read. Mogi gets it around Remzik, it's just Chewy back. So he makes a good save, but Mogi making such good work here. That's a great pass midfield. Shaded can't quite find it. Cosmic's there for a follow-up, but Chewy on 0 boost makes a good save.
Truth going for a pass off the corner. Dubs is up. Does 50 out too. That ball is still dangerous, but Remzik did get demoed, so there is no third man to send. Now Chewy, low boost, just pops it up in mid. Remzik will take over with a half a tank. Is he going for a ground pinch? He ends up getting the 50 with Cosmic. Good forced rotation there by Dubs and Remzik. Now Shaded off the ceiling. Will get the ceiling touch into Mogi. A double commit from Dubs and Chewy, but Dubs will keep possession of the ball. Pop one out. Cosmic has to keep it out of danger, but he doesn't. Gives it right back to Dubs, and he scores the second goal.
Dubs does it all himself there. Decent first touch, baits out a double commit on 0 boost, finds the tight angle to put them up by 1 now. There was Remzik going for like an air dribble before, and I saw him have like a slight smirk on his face, and I knew that the dog was about to come out. A beautiful set up there, obviously getting a nice 50. Always gonna glaze the man, I got to. But 20 seconds to go. We'll see if Dingle FC can get a goal here as Cosmic grabs that back boost here. Remzik goes up very quick for that one. Shaded a little bit awkward in net here. Trying to wait for his chance here. Trying to get a clear out. Mogi, 0 boost, looking for a pass midfield. Shaded's on 0 as well. Remzik's there to shut it down. Maybe gets a touch off the midfield. One for the road. Not quite, but Ballmaxers taking a game number 1.
Yeah, and a beautiful game number one it was. Mogi insta leave. I think he's going back to the basketball court. You hate to see it, just the insta rage quit after game one. That is just so tough for Dingle FC. Oh, never mind, he's back.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I mean, I think I saw Cosmic and Shaded a little bit. I kind of want to almost say like outpaced a little bit, in my opinion. Especially Shaded. I saw him on his own goal line a couple times where just looking a little bit lost almost, kind of trying to figure out when he needs to challenge or go for a ball. And so you kind of talked about, the supporting cast, and that's kind of might be the difference maker. And so far, I feel like especially Dubs has been playing very well here in game number one. You saw that great kind of solo play goal from him. So far, the supporting cast of Ball Maxers seems to be coming on top.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, I had full faith in Dubs. I never said I didn't. Just said it was gonna be a supporting cast match. But I think this is where Dingle FC comes back. I'd like to see Cosmic maybe flip it up a little bit. I know he's coming up a division from last year, but I mean, he was just so dominant last year. It seemed like he could do whatever he wanted. All he had to do was flip that switch, and I'm just waiting for him to flip it here in this game.
Yeah, no, we'll see if it does come out. I mean, like everybody kind of said, we saw his performance last season. So we'll see if he can kind of. I mean, this is his first time up in Division A, and then he gets picked basically first round by one of the best players in the league. And so, like you said, kind of waiting for him to see if he can turn it up a notch here. But looks like we're ready to go back into game number two. Ball Maxers do have the series lead 1-0. Also, I want to give a quick shout out to all these players for actually having cams on. It's a pretty rare sight in Division A. Had to battle Mogi pretty hard, but was able to get his cam in. So we'll see if those do stay on as a ripper of a shot goes on, and Chewy makes a great save to start things off.
Yeah, just back and forth in this game too. Ball Maxers just got to try to keep up what they were doing last game. Chewy has to jump early. He's going to need to make a double touch around. He doesn't. It's a bad bounce. Cosmic does steal boost and is rotating back out. Almost team pumps Mogi on his way back. Now Mogi up early. Can he get the touch off ceiling? He cannot. Chewy with a good 50 with Mogi in the air. Cosmic still in that same corner again. And now Remzik trying to get one in the net. Cosmic misses. Mogi is there. The net's kind of open. Dubs goes for a shot, but not a great look there. And we do have a car change from Mogi here.
Yeah, we do indeed. Remzik going for a reset and an amazing demo from Dubs there that pretty much got them the goal. I'm pretty sure it was Mogi in net, looking like he definitely would have made that save, but a last-second demo on the side of Dubs gets the job done. A beautiful little team play there for Ball Maxers.
Yeah, that's the Dubs I know best. Speeding around, getting demos, doing whatever you need him to do, and just letting Remzik cook. I mean, God, that's what I would do if I was on his team.
Yeah, imagine letting Remzik cook.
Oh.
Imagine
yeah, you wouldn't
that.
know nothing about that, would you, Hayden?
No, I wouldn't. I was the MVP after all, so I'm pretty much stole the show.
That's right. That's right. No one can ever take that away from you, Hayden.
Hey, I know the real MVP, but all right, Mitch in the chat. Oh, all right, but we'll see if Ball Maxers can keep the ball up. One member of Ball Maxers that has been kind of quiet has been Chewy. We see him rip a shot there earlier, but I mean, he's not really been having to do too much. I think he's been playing his role perfectly. As we see a pre-jump there from Remzik. Cosmic able to find a 50. Chewy on low boost now. Maybe going to try and find one more touch midfield. Low boost. Shaded awkward once again. Cosmic does go up for this one. Mogi. Full tank of boost. Tries to put it over the sidewall. Almost gets intercepted, but it's going to work out as he gets a touch around one. Shaded. Is he going to be there? He is. Reads the play perfectly. A little bit maybe of a fake from Mogi. Fakes out the reset. Finds the pass and ties this game up.
Yeah, just unfortunate. I think it was Chewy who had a bump on Mogi going into the wall, and Mogi just ate it like it was nothing. And then you have to respect him in the air. He goes for the flip. You don't know if he has it. You don't know if he doesn't. Beautiful leave by him and a beautiful go by Shaded. And that is the team plays we should be seeing all the time from this Dingle FC team.
Cannot agree more. You saw a chance there from Mogi. Fortunately, kind of skies that one. Chewy pops this one up. Maybe trying to get it for Dubs there. Unfortunately, Mogi, a very good defender there, puts it midfield. Great pass here from Remzik. Finds his teammate, Chewy, midfield, but defended well by Cosmic, who's going to try and maybe find a double here. Mogi might be there. Remzik makes a great defensive touch, and that's a great redirect by Chewy. Shaded gets caught just a little bit too far out in a great counterattack from Ball Maxers.
Yeah, I mean, just what a dot from Remzik, throwing it right to midfield. Chewy's chilling there with full boost. I don't know if Shaded knew how far the ball was down, and he wanted that flip was supposed to get it out, or if he was flipping to try to get in front of it. But either way, not much he could do there. As like you said, he was leaking up just a little too far. Gets punished for it. Ballmaxers has another opportunity. Can they get it? Remzik almost with the pass down. Dubs is lurking, but Shaded is there to cut the ball off before the shot goes.
Yeah, no, I want to give a quick shout out to Chemic, gifting a sub to Joaco. Appreciate you, Chemic, supporting as always. But that was a fun series of events there. It feels like these players this season, just with the level of play, they're always a step ahead. And that's something that you're going to see quite a bit often, is just they're predicting what's going to happen. They're reading the plays so much faster than a lot of players. I don't know what happened on the back end of Dingle FC. Remzik has a free ball, has a full tank of boost. Looks like Chewy might have been running Disruption, and a crazy challenge from, I believe, Cosmic or Shaded there. Cannot find the touch they needed, and Ballmaxers find a free one.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a gross play from Ballmaxers. Remzik off the ceiling to get it around one, into the flip. Chewy's there, lurking demo. There's just nothing you can do. And yeah, this back end of Dingle FC here has been kind of getting exposed as far as demos go.
Yeah, I can't agree more. And just ultimately the team play. Ballmaxers are playing so much better together right now. I mentioned how they're just like one step ahead. It feels like Ballmaxers are really the ones that are one step ahead right now. A lot of the dangerous chances have kind of came off the back of Mogi right now. Whereas Ballmaxers, all three members are contributing in some sort of way, feels like. So got to give kudos to them. But Mogi trying to bring this lead back to one, gets a great center, and Shaded is able to read it. And once again, the Mogi to Shaded connection strikes, and they bring it back within one.
Yeah, that's such a hard read for Remzik. He's got to read it off the corner and be fast enough to get it around Mogi and not get 50'd. And Mogi just straight up beats him to it. Like I said, the Mogi Shaded combo looking strong, but yet to hear anything from Cosmic yet.
Yeah, I do agree. Remzik with a musty Mogi. Unfortunately, Remzik's musty goes straight to Mogi. Now counterattack going the other way. What's going on there, boys? Looks like one of them was trying to run Disruption. One of them was trying to pass. A little bit of a miscommunication there on the side of Dingle FC, as Remzik almost has a chance, but Cosmic kind of gives away possession there. Mogi looking a little bit awkward pre-flip. Great challenge there. Demo from Cosmic. Might start something for Mogi, but unfortunately can't find it. You can see some of these demos coming up, coming out from both these teams right now, but 30 seconds to go. Dingle FC need another goal to tie this one up.
Yeah, otherwise they will be on sweep watch, which is not good. Mogi with a beautiful pinch off the back wall. Dubs misses, and so does Mogi. Remzik comes flying in on zero boost. Gets it back in the half of Dingle FC. Shaded with the pop. Chewy's up early. Gets the flip off the wall. Can he get the double? He doesn't. He ends up with the ground pinch, though. Shaded just trying to get the ball back down the half the field. At least give him a chance. Remzik with a gross angle. What?
Oh my goodness gracious. Remzik strikes again. He does not disappoint. An insane angle off of the corner. Great corner read coming out from Remzik. And my, oh my, what a goal. Pretty much securing the deal here. 2 seconds to go. Clock's going to hit 0. And Ballmaxers going to win a game number two here in an insane fashion. What a fun game there.
God, and the worst part is just watching Cams during the replay. Dubs is just laughing because he knows how stupid of a shot that is. And Remzik is just sitting there with that little grin, just knowing how much of a menace he is to society.
Yeah.
It's cool, but it just irks you a little bit. There's just that little grin just irks you a little bit because he knows it too.
See, dude, that's what I was talking about before. It sounds like glaze, but dude, if you've been watching him long enough, bro, you know. Dude, I'll stop glazing, but dude, it excites me to say the least. All right. But yeah, no, fantastic game so far. Dingle really have yet to have a solid answer against this Ballmaxers team. Like I said, all the way around, feels like just Ballmaxers are just one step ahead right now. Dingle FC are gonna have to start, trying to find each other a little bit more. play together as a team, because right now feels like the only connection is that Mogi shaded connection. So we'll see if Cosmic can get involved a little bit more, because ultimately I think that's kind of what needs to try and happen here. But we'll see. We'll see if that does happen as we go into game number 3 now. Ballmaxers have the series in their hands. We'll see if they can get it done in a 3-0 sweep.
Yeah, 3-0 sweep would definitely be a big statement against this Dingle FC team, who is undefeated, and at the exact same time, a reverse sweep would just be ridiculous. But no offense to the Dingle FC team and how great they looked that last game, but reverse sweeping Remzik I just don't think is in the cards.
Yeah, I mean, I want to say that's never happened, but I'm pretty sure that's happened to me on his team before, so you truly never know here. Different. There we go. That's a great start here. Mogi finds an opening. Defense from Ballmaxers falls apart. Chewy squat Tua on that boost in the corner. Unfortunate for him. And Dingle FC find a free goal there. They're going to take that every day of the week. So yeah, you see Chewy, and I'm still waiting for the boost. Funny goal there, but 30 seconds in, Dingle FC, again, pretty much have nothing to lose at this point. Double commit does come out from Shaded and Cosmic. Remzik is up for this one. Mogi gonna have to handle this on the back side. Dub's gonna be there for a shot. Chewy double opportunity, puts it off the sidewall, but Mogi there to read it. Remzik trying to maybe be there for a follow-up. Mogi gonna pop this midfield, finds Shaded as he puts this into this orange side.
Yeah, Dubs does get around one in his own half, does get demoed. Remzik is there, got the flip, I think. He goes for it, doesn't get the touch. Now Cosmic just running, waiting for Mogi to get in front of him.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a demo play here. Cosmic ends up going for the air dribble bump and doesn't get it. Beautiful defense from Ballmaxers. Now this might just be open. Sure, he throws one on, but Shaded does get back in time. He got the boost he was waiting for in time.
Oh, Remzik needs to make a play here. Psycho, maybe opportunity, makes contact, which relieves the defensive offensive pressure of Dingle FC. Remzik maybe going for a little bit of a pinch off the sidewall there. Doesn't go in his favor here. Allows Mogi to rip one on net. Dubs on low boost. A little bit awkward right now. Chewy, a little bit of boost to work with here. Pops this over. Kind of gives away possession. Cosmic does pop it up. It does allow Remzik to make a shot here. Chewy with an amazing goal off the back wall. Looking like prime painted harp out here. A beautiful team play from Ballmaxers.
God, first off, shout out Painted Heart. That's a good pull. But what a passing play. I mean, just the vision, the comms, everything seems to be on point for this Ballmaxers team right now. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it does not get much better than this. This is what we all wanted from Division A. Ballmaxers, I saw it in the chat earlier. It feels like they have something to prove here with this one. You can see Mogi absolutely call off Cosmic from that boost right there. A little bit of a stunning moment, if I do say so myself. The game is tied up 1-1 though. I mean, Mogi is a very high-level Rocket League player, and you don't get there without being at least a little bit competitive. As a team pinch comes out, not on net though. Chewy able to read this one, trying to get a counterattack, met by Mogi again, but Dubs with a great pre-jump there. Chewy maybe a drop down as Dubs finds him in the air again. Unfortunate. I think it would have been better if he didn't touch that one. Mogi able to get it around Remzik. Shaded is going to be there. Cosmic opportunity here. Opposites take the shot. Doesn't have a lot of power. And Chewy going to take this to the blue side.
Yeah, Chewy is just fighting on zero boost right now. Just trying to do whatever he can to make a difference. Instead of just sitting on the boost pad. I don't know if someone yelled at him for it. Mogi almost with a gross double tap. And they have all the pressure. Mogi with another shot. Dubs on the backboard beautifully. Pass out to Remzik. Remzik goes for the shot off the sidewall, but Shaded is there. Hits into his own corner. Now Mogi with full boost and a turn. Can he get around Chewy? He cannot. Cosmic has to make a good clear here. That one's just going to go right back to Dubs. Does get a little bit of a bump. Dubs going to get to the ball first. He does get a decent 50. That's straight up and down, but no one goes as Mogi takes possession. Chewy there with the demo. Dingle FC is one down here, but no one going again. Mogi does get it over Remzik. Dubs might have to make a touch here off the backboard, and he does as Remzik was still flying for it.
That would have been an insane play there. Chewy almost maybe finds a window there, tries to get a touch, but Mogi able to handle this one well. We'll see what he can do here. Gets a touch around one, but ends up allowing Remzik to go for this one. Dubs, maybe a drop down opportunity. Remzik doesn't have a boost. Shaded, not the best touch. Cosmic trying to get this ball, or Mogi trying to get this ball out. Able to fake out Chewy. Dubs, low boost, able to force Mogi here. Shaded, going to be in a good spot. Puts this into the corner. Remzik with a little bit of a pre-flip. Shout out Coop, I know you're in the chat. And now Remzik going to carry this into the corner. Next goal is going to be very important here. Looking for one more, also able to find a demo. Nothing going to come from it though. So far both these teams looking like they're scared to make a mistake right now.
Yeah, and I mean, that's just not really the way you can play for either team. Each of them has a reason to be aggressive. And Chewy with the shot. What a great save by Mogi right off the post. Now can Dubs beat to the ball. He does just get a little bit of a touch. A little bit of miscommunication from Cosmic and Shaded there. That might cost him a little bit. Remzik going for the pre-jump off the ceiling. Can he get the 50? He does just a little bit of a pop-up. Mogi's there first to the sidewall. Chewy going for a pinch. Gets a little one, but that's free for Shaded. Dubs is going to have to make a great touch here. He does get a pop-out just enough time. Cosmic doesn't even get the catch. And that's going to have to leave it for Mogi, who fakes out one, does get the pinch down with that straight to Chewy. Remzik is off the backboard. Is Chewy going to go for the pass? Remzik going for something stupid, and he doesn't quite get it. This ball just has to touch ground, and we have overtime in this game 3. What's going to happen? That's overtime.
Oh, man. Couple of great chances for both teams there as we go into our first overtime of the night. I'm pretty sure Remzik going to start it off strong here. Maybe a demo. I heard Dubs trying to rip across that back line there, trying to dismantle this Dingle defense. Mogi, a little bit of boost to work with. Shaded gonna need to touch this one, goes missing on the play. Gonna need a desperation save, comes out from those two. Remzik gonna try and rip one on. Mogi on low boost, puts it in his own corner, but the pressure is still on here. Shaded needs a touch, kind of gives it away for Dubs. Shot's gonna be on. Cossac's there, but Chewy had the game on his hands. Unfortunately, sails the ball wide.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough shot.
It is.
With a good shooter like Chewy, you expect that to just go in. An unfortunate miss for Ball Maxers. They definitely cannot afford to do that again. Now Dubs just trying to keep the pressure on. Chewy going for a weird pre-flip there. Now Mogi low boost, has to leave it. Fakes out Remzik a little bit. A nice 3-person pinch. Dubs gets it off the backboard. Chewy's up, gets the 50 on Mogi. Remzik with the quick turn in midfield. Opts for the slow touch. I was expecting a pass or maybe a shot there, but just opts to keep possession.
Yeah, no, this has been complete dominance from Ball Maxers so far. They've been controlling the play the entire time, even when it's on their half. Chance here, though, for Mogi. Can he put it away? He can. He only needs one chance to get the job done. It was all Ball Maxers, all OT long. Mogi, give him one chance. He's going to make it every single time. Beautiful shot from Dingle as they get their first game win on the night.
Yep, the 1 of 3. Arguably the easiest game to win in the reverse sweep.
It is true. Very true. We'll see if they can get it done. I mean, it's not too often you see Remzik at the bottom of the leaderboard, but that's what we see here in this game. I mean, obviously he was involved, but yeah, no, just Ball Maxers. They had control for basically like, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like a minute and a half long overtime, and I'd be willing to bet that possession was 75, if not more, % in their favor. And the one time they gave up possession, it's unfortunately a free backboard for Mogi, and he just capitalizes on that every single day of the week. So looks like we got ourselves a series on our hands. At least it's not a sweep.
We're breaking news.
Yep.
Remzik has his tarp off.
No.
It's that time.
No way.
Also, I do want to point out. Okay, Mogi. I do want to point out. I've been trying to keep an eye on cams here on my second monitor during the game. I haven't seen Cosmic's mouth move once. I think I've seen Shaded's move like twice. They like. I don't know if they're not calming, if they prefer to play in silence, if I just can't see right. I don't see any movement that would suggest comms in the cams of Dingle.
Yeah, I mean, knowing Mogi, I could see them being a team that just like doesn't calm at all. So, I mean, I could see that being a possibility, or you're just tripping, and now we're just gonna make some false narratives, because that would be also pretty funny too, though. Either way, so hey, honestly,
that's what I'm paid to do.
Yeah, I mean, either way, it's fine for me. But we can confirm Remzik is tarps off for, I'm pretty sure, the first time in his Dcrl career. Never seen that one from him. But we'll see if it makes a difference here. Maybe showing how much this matters to this Ball Maxers team, right? I mean, I'm willing to bet that this literally doesn't matter at all to Mogi, but maybe to this other side, maybe that's the difference here tonight.
I love a good I don't care Div A player. They're always the best. Shout out Heat. Shout out Heat. I miss the man.
Yeah, he was a prime example of that. Oh, what a shot from Remzik there. Defense holding strong again. I mean, I could have kind of expected this from the pregame stats here. Mogi with a good chance here. Oh, a little bit of an own goal. Mogi definitely would have had the double. Remzik, unfortunate. Oh wait, no, Mogi did have it.
Yeah, Remzik went for the bump, hit him, and it just didn't do anything.
Oh, okay. I don't know what Mogi was doing in the cams either. I don't know if that was like taunting or what that was. Couldn't really tell what was going on there, but
his phone's almost dead. He was probably checking how.
He was not checking how his phone. He was doing something. Yeah.
Maybe you're going crazy. You're starting false narratives.
Maybe Mogi does care.
Mogi taunts Remzik. I mean, what are we doing here, Aiden? What are we doing here?
Yo, Weevil, are you here? We need a short ASAP. Stat. We need to get this going.
Weevil, now.
But no, Dingle FC off to a great start there. But again, it feels like all of the offensive pressure comes off the back of Mogi, whether it's him physically scoring the goal or creating the chance, basically putting it on a platter. For basically, it's been shaded this game or this series so far. So we'll see what the duo can do here. Cosmic with an all wide open net, a beautiful 50 coming from Shaded as he pretty much bodies two Ballmasters players here, and basically puts it on a platter once again for Cosmic. Might be his first goal. Is that his first goal of the series?
I think it is, yes, if I remember correctly.
So a good start there. Shaded almost with a Tyler kickoff, but we'll see. Again, we'll see if Dingle FC can continue this. That kind of seems to be their game plan, or their play style is basically just play lockdown defense and then get these counterattacks where they just either have Mogi pop off or do something to create basically a wide open net for Cosmic or Shaded.
Yeah, I mean, that is, when you got a player like Mogi, I mean, that is kind of all you have to do is just let him cook, let him make something happen, and then everyone else comes in for the cleanup. Bar down twice in a row, no in. Oh, God, I didn't know I was in Div A now. That's always my shot. To never get a bar down.
Yeah, very lucky for Cosmic there, as he had a pretty easy touch. He wasn't able to make the touch. Luckily, the fourth defender, the fourth player on Dingle FC makes a big save, the crossbar. But Ballmasters, again, this game is almost done already, minute 30 to go. Ballmasters not looking as cohesive as they were in the first couple games. So Dingle FC definitely have the momentum right now as Mogi absolutely dummies out of the way. They're Shaded, maybe has a shot, has to get through Chewy, unable to do so. Chewy makes a great save to keep this within 2.
Yeah, beautiful save indeed, and a shot hits off the crossbar. A beautiful 50. Remzik does get the pop up. Chewy pre-jumps. Scrib is already up. Can he get the pass out mid to Remzik? He does, but Mogi's there. Now Remzik on 0. He's got to do something with this ball or find boost. He does get a touch out into mid. Can Chewy beat out everyone? He cannot as Cosmic demos him. Mogi goes for the pitch and he pulls it off. Cosmic just laughing in cams.
Oh my God. I don't know what Mogi's doing in the cams. I can't tell if he's getting sendy or if he's doing something a little bit more extreme. Either way, it's not appreciated. But
the Mogert pinch is crazy work. Great, no way.
Oh, there might be a goal here. I don't know what happened on the side. Maybe a bump, sounds like. But no, going back to that Mogi Cookser, in the game previous that was on stream, he got a very similar Cookser pinch. That seems to be his shot, the Mogert pinch.
Weevil, we need another short now.
Weevil, get on it now.
Weevil, now, faster. You're already late. Oh my God, what just happened?
Wait a second. Don't say it ain't so. I don't even know what happened here. Shaded actually makes a pretty good touch and dubs with a great shot, and Mogert absolutely demolishes that ball into his own net. Can't quite get to it, and all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, we have a 1-goal game. 38 seconds to go for Ballmasters. Looks like Mogi's trying to get one back to bring this back to 2 goals. Chewy now, chance, going the other way. Gonna use his flip. It's gonna be their midfield. Dubs with an absolute snipe. Finds an amazing shot, an amazing setup from Chewy, and the second and third man from Ball Maxers coming through strong.
Yeah, I mean, Shaded is just dead to rights, and whoever challenged in the corner, I think it was Cosmic, is also dead to rights, because Chewy could have put that literally anywhere on the back wall and made it dangerous. I mean, just a bad spot to be in if you're the defense for Dingle, and an even worse spot now is you just gave up the lead you had, and you were so close to just getting through this game 2 and game 2, getting your second win and forcing game 5, but now they are staring down overtime.
Oh, this could end here. Shaded needs a touch. He does make it, though. A little bit awkward here. Cosmic's the last man back. Needs a touch. He's been looking a little bit shaky. Chewy with a good 50. Shaded able to make a much-needed touch. And we are going to OT here. Dingle had a 3-goal lead. And Ball Maxers in the last second had a great comeback. Cosmic rips a shot on, but Remzik makes a great goal line save there. Looking a little bit awkward now. If Dingle lose this game, it is an absolute steal from Ball Maxers.
Yeah, absolutely. Dub's trying to end it now, but Shaded with a great 50. Chewy up early, doesn't get it. Remzik low boost, just throws one on. A double commit. No one's there for the save as both whiff. Dubs does go up, gets it around 1. Can he get the double for the win? He almost does, but Mogi with a beautiful save. Remzik comes flying in, but Shaded meets him at the rim. What a defensive stand here by Dingle.
What is going on right now? The defense from Dingle. We saw their save percentage pre-game. It was absolutely insane. And so far here in this OT, it's looking absolutely crazy as well. Dubs has another chance here, tries to rip it on. Shaded. A 0 boost save there. Chewy keeping this pressure on. Ball Maxers are doing their absolute best right now to try and end this series right here and right now.
Yeah, Remzik on Mogi. Mogi going for another pinch. He does kind of get it, but it goes into his own half. Remzik trying to get a 50 with Shaded. Dubs there in the corner. Cosmic with a free clear. He lobs it up. Chewy almost beats out Shaded for it, but it's going to be a 50 into Ball Maxer's half. Chewy back pass to Remzik, who's kind of in an awkward spot. Remzik throws it back towards own net, but he does get the 50 to stop the goal. And now Mogi trying to get one back out mid. Is anyone there? Cosmic does come in for the shot. No boost. The post. Oh! Almost saves the day. Mogi throws it in, and Dingle FC 1 game away from the reverse sweep.
Oh, my goodness. He gets it done. I thought that Cosmic shot needed to go in, but there was no follow-up after the desperation save. And luckily, Mogi's cam is blacked out right now. Otherwise, we probably would be seeing more unforeseen things in his camera. So strategic phone die, or phone, whatever you want to call it, on the side of Mogi. But nonetheless, we got a fantastic game number 5 coming your way. Reverse sweep is on the board right now. And this matchup is shaping up to be everything I expected it to be. You see the stats there. Mogi with 3 goals on his own, 720 points, getting a bunch of saves as well. Man, this has been a fun series so far. I'm glad we're going to see it in 5.
Yeah, Mogi putting on an absolute clinic here in this game 4. Just disgusting. And you see how even the points are and the stats are for Ball Maxers, but I just couldn't get it done at the end of the day. And they had such a great comeback at the end, too.
Yeah, no, they did. It looked like they had some life. I thought the tarps off Remzik was going to be like, the magic that they needed to get that comeback. But, I mean, ultimately, can't quite fall short. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. So far, Dingle has the momentum. But, I mean, we saw that Ball Maxers were able to come back. I think that stunted some of the momentum. But I think obviously with that game win, they're gonna have it going forward. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, game number 5 between Dingle FC and Ball Maxers. And how else would you rather have it start than a kickoff goal? Was that a Spanish?
No, just a great quick cheat by Chewy and a better kill by Dubs.
I guess so. I mean, the fast cheat works out. I don't know how Chewy was able to get that ball over. It might be another one. Cosmic, man, you can see it on his face there. He wants that one back. It's a second one now. He's looking a little bit rough here tonight. Unfortunately, luckily it doesn't go in the back of his net, but again, it's just kind of that uncertainty that you create on your side of your teammate. Shaded out of nowhere, able to find a window, and Ballmaxer or Dingle FC able to find a quick answer back.
Yeah, great jump by Shaded out in mid. Remzik no boost, was just hoping that no one saw how open the net was, and unfortunately for them, Dingle FC did take full advantage. We got a tie game, not even 30 seconds in.
Yeah, no, maybe a little bit of nerves, maybe not on some of these players. I'm specifically more talking about the I hate calling the supporting cast because obviously they're more than just like supporting cast, but like the second and third members on both these teams, I would expect to see more nerves than Mogi and Remzik as he gets an absolutely insane solo play. Pops it up from his own side. You can see Remzik floating there, kind of forcing him high. Chewy not able to go up early enough. And Mogi with an insane peak moment there to go back up by 1.
Yeah, I mean, that's just Mogi doing Mogi things. Nothing. I mean, they tried their best to do something against it. Remzik had a great challenge on it. And, oh, could he get the shot? Oh, there's the third Cosmic there so fast it doesn't even matter. Now, Cosmic with a good free play here. Does unfortunate touch back. Remzik's going to have to make an even worse touch here, but a good bump on Mogi in the corner will let Ballmaxers clear this out.
Yeah, no, and, man, I just can't say enough about the defense of Dingle FC. I mean, all series long, it's one of the I think defensive rotations is one of the hardest things to be good at as a team. And they've done so well at stopping so many of these like very good opportunities. Obviously there's been some peak moments from Ballmaxers, but I mean so far I feel like they've been playing so well. You know, if they're doing one thing right, it's their defense. And I just got a hats off to that because not a lot of teams are able to kind of figure that out, especially this early in a season.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They have looked very solid on defense. And, oh, I was going to say Ballmaxers hasn't looked that great, but they just got a beautiful save. Cosmic with a good challenge in the middle. Remzik is so low on boost. Chewy does get Cosmic gets a touch around Chewy. Dubs with a big boom. Going to try to follow up here, but Shaded does get it around him. Chewy up early, sends the ball into the left wall here. Now Cosmic, can he get the touch over 1? He's going for it. Remzik jumps up, pulls the 50. Dubs does take full when he's already basically at full. An awkward scenario. Shaded almost gets a pass out mid, but Chewy's there for the beautiful cut. Now he's got a free ball on the side, but a good challenge by Mogi. An even better challenge by Cosmic. Now it's Remzik. Shaded who will win first. Shaded gets there first, but Chewy is back on defense. Not the best touch. He needs to follow up here, and he does get one into the 50. That one's going to go back out into mid. Shaded with the good collection. Remzik once again on 0.
Yeah, no, it's been a couple times now where we've seen that happen. Chewy gonna try and carry this ball off the sidewall here. Again, Ballmaxer's actually down by a goal right now. They're gonna need one to try and tie it up. Otherwise, the reverse sweep will come true. As Remzik gets a kind of a decent touch, but gets met by Shaded. Remzik pops it midfield. Chewy, maybe a shot on. Cosmic needs to make a low boost save, and he does. Dubs needs to maybe trying to find a bump here. Remzik is going to be up for this shot. It's going to be online. Oh my goodness! Chewy off the backboard. Was that actually calculated? I didn't even see him there. I for sure thought that was going to go over. Wow, what a read coming from Chewy off the backboard. Chewy seems like he's been studying some Painted Harp because he's been really bringing him back to life here in this series.
I'm laughing at what Shaded put in chat. God, dude, Shaded's been trolling all night, and it's just getting to me.
And it's the fact that he's saying it with like an absolute straight face too. Like if you look at the cams, he's not moving. He looks like
a face.
He's just like a statue.
God, this man just has no emotion, but he just says the funniest stuff. It's great. Anyways, back to Rocket League. Shaded back into the corner. Dub 0 boost. Does get the clear off the backboard. Cosmic will jump early. I don't think he got the boost, though, in mid. It looks like he did. Remzik with an interesting clear out. 2 of the 3 players on Ballmaxers low on boost. Mogi going for a demo. Scrib just going to pop one up. Cosmic jumps early. Can he get the double? Oh. He does not. Dubs with a good pop. They got a good scoring opportunity here. Mogi needs this double tap to try to get some pressure out. He does, but Chewy with a better pop. Mogi gets it over him. Remzik up early to get into the corner. Dubs once again on 0, and Mogi steals the boost from him. Ball Maxers need a big clear here to try to just regain what they got going on.
That's a great first touch from Mogi. Gets it around one. Dubs can't get the other one. Mogi almost has a second 3v1 opportunity there. Would have secured the deal. Almost has the ice in his veins. Unfortunately, it didn't use his flip. Shaded able to deny Remzik. With an early jump, Mogi. Chance again here. Dubs can't quite get up to it. An unfortunate series of events. Mogi, these chances are just coming raining in right now. And Ballmaxers, low boost. It's so hard to make those saves. And Mogi is absolutely showing out right now.
Yeah, Dingle FC just being a menace, stealing all the boost around the field. Ballmaxers just get stuck in their half for a little bit too long, and they end up paying the price for it at the end. Still 20 seconds left. Chewy going for Remzik and Chewy. What is going on? Almost a crazy shot from Remzik. Chewy does get a touch in mid. This ball is open. That one's going to be high. Can Script get the touch? He does not. That one's going to be in. No, it's not. Remzik needs to save this one. It's going on off the backboard again. Dubs and Cosmic meet in the air. Chewy up, Shaded up as well. Remzik off the backboard with the free ball. Mogi is there, and that's going to hit ground. And Ballmaxers get reverse swept by the Dingles.
Holy cow. I mean, if anybody's going to be able to do it against Remzik, it's going to be this newcomer, Mogi. I mean, what a series from him. So many... so many chances, so many different tier 1 opportunities that he creates for his team. I mean, you seriously cannot praise him enough for what he's been doing for this team. Crazy showing here tonight. Dingle FC complete the reverse sweep against this Ballmaxers team. Just complete flip. I mean, it didn't really feel like Ballmaxers started playing any worse, Skull, but it felt like Dingle FC were just locking them down on defense on almost every chance they had.
Yeah, no, that 80% save percentage from Dingles is no joke. What a defensive clinic in those last games from them. I mean, I'll take the NFL route. The best offense is a better defense. And I mean, that's kind of just what they put out there tonight.
It is indeed. So we'll go ahead and bring these guys in. I'm not too excited to hear what Mogi has to say. Last one I did with him, he was an absolute troll. So we'll see exactly what happens here. Let's go ahead. Let me get this up first, and then we'll get them in. Okay, let's go ahead and bring him in.
You can go eat shit and die.
Yo!
That was Samuel.
Oh my god, what a great way for you to enter this stream here, Shaded. But anyways, wow. Guys, Dingle FC, a fantastic reverse sweep. You guys get it done. I mean, just a defensive masterclass is what it felt like, and then just insane counterattacks. I'll go ahead and toss it to you, Mogi, the captain. What's going through your guys' comms? To make that reverse sweep happen. How do you guys regain?
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. We were down 0-2, and I said, "Mogi ball," and they're like, "Yeah." Just went from there.
Okay. I mean, I saw that a couple times. I saw like the director cam was like on Cosmic or Shaded, and I just saw you absolutely snag their boost, and it was a great father-son moment. They got like sunned like live in 4K.
I hope they know that they are my son. I'm a good father.
No, I love to see it. Great content. I mean, it was a lot of fun to see. I do have one question again for Mogi. Was there anything in this series for you? Obviously, I mean, I don't know how much lore you know about Dcrl, but obviously Remzik has been like the undeniable, pretty much GOAT of Dcrl so far. Did you know that coming into this, and was there anything coming into this like you needed to take him down, or were you not aware and didn't care?
I didn't really care. I just want to go eat food.
Yep, that sounds about right.
I'm kind of wishing for some chicken nuggets right now.
I mean, hey, you deserve some chicken nuggets. So after this, you can go ahead and live your wildest dreams, man. But I'll toss it over. Let's see. I'll toss it over to Cosmic. I'll just ask you straight up. What do you feel like your role is on this team? I mean, obviously you have a fantastic player in Mogi on your team. How do you feel like you fit in? What's going to be your role? How do you play on this team?
I mean, if I'm being honest, I'm kind of used to playing or just having a captain that's usually like 10 times better than me. Risser, captain for my BSC roster. I had a couple good captains over in MCS, and it's not something I'm not used to. So my role is to just don't mess up as much as I usually do, and that usually ends up in us winning. Obviously, we did reverse sweep, so it worked.
There you go. There you go. I'll toss it over to you, Skull.
Shaded, do you like show any facial expression or any emotion at all at any point in your life?
Depends on who I'm with. Like right now, not really. I mean, I kind of got Mogi to be on my emotion right now, so I just gotta be stoic.
All right, bro. Come on, man.
All right, and then this is could also be a question for you, more so for the whole team. Was getting Remzik to take his tarp off, was that just the long ball game? Because after he took it off, you guys kind of stepped it up. Like, was that just make him take it off, make him feel vulnerable, and then just stab it in, or what?
Yeah, I just wanted to see him shirtless. That's like all I wanted. That's all I've ever wanted in life.
Make him vulnerable is crazy. Anyways, I love it from you boys. But anyways, we're a little bit behind schedule, so I'm going to kind of cut this one a little bit short. So huge congrats on your win. You guys stay undefeated, a reverse sweep. So fantastic play coming out from you guys, and good luck in the rest of your season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I low-key broke my headset popping off on that reverse sweep. But, I'll have to buy another one. It's whatever.
That's okay. I support you, man. Did Shady just say to don't care and then leave?
Yep. Yep.
Also, before we go on, Tryhouse with a huge raid. Thank you so much for coming in and supporting us. We've always been popping through, so appreciate the support from you, Tryhouse. Shout out to you and all your viewers. But anyways, you missed a great series. For anybody just joining, a reverse sweep at the highest level. Our DCRL GOAT, unfortunately, got taken down on Ball Maxers and Remzik. Dingle FC might have a new king in town in Mogi. An insane reverse sweep. And then, so we do have one more series on the night. It's going to be a Division D matchup. So this last one was a Division A matchup. So we're going to kind of go down a little bit, but it's still going to be a lot of fun nonetheless. A Division D matchup. So we're going to go to a quick intermission, probably about 10 minutes or so, and we'll try to get this last series for the stream started up. So thank you for the raid. Stick around if you want. We're just a bunch of college guys, pretty much a beer league of Rocket League is where basically what we are. So if you guys want to hang out, stop by for a little bit. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Skull, one quick shout out to you, my brother. Thank you for hopping on the desk with me.
Absolutely.
All right, stick around. We'll be for an intermission, and we'll be right back.